Another guy who plays the Ravens 2 times a year is Tee Higgins, who's going back to the Bengals. Lawrence, perhaps no surprise here, and this is probably the best spot for Tee Higgins' value, just getting to play with Joe Burrow.
Yeah, when you talk about just on the field, like not for him money-wise, probably not what he want deep down, but for football reasons, this is definitely his best bet here. He's playing with one of the best quarterbacks in the league in Joe Burrow. Both of these guys, Burrow, Chase, Tee Higgins, have all had success together. They've all proven that they all can be top 15 assets in fantasy while they're playing together. So for at least another year right now, until if they make a trade, I don't know. They're saying he's not available right now, but right now it's looking like he's going to be with them again. So you can expect Tee Higgins to be a top 20, top 15 receiver.
They're going to try to extend him more. This was just more like, hey, you're coming back here, but they're still going to try to work out a long-term deal with Tee Higgins. 25% target share last year, which was a career high, proved that he could produce even in an offense that Jamar Chase is. I mean, obviously Burrow just had such a monster year, but I think he's a top 20 wide receiver next year. He was wide receiver 5 on a points per game basis, wide receiver 17 overall. I think he's in that 10 to 15 range, back with the Bengals and Joe Burrow.
Yep. Yeah, you got to figure he like Joe Burrow. If the numbers come down, it's like 36 touchdown passes, something like that, which that's still enough for both of those receivers to flourish.
But it's sort of crazy that, like, on a points per game basis, Tee Higgins was the 5th best wide receiver in fantasy in a year in which Jamar Chase won the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
That's why they want him back.
The thing is one thing that is unsustainable. Like, the Bengals shouldn't be losing as many games.
Correct.
I agree.
By that bad. By that much
will be better.
Yeah. But it was kind of shocking, particularly at the start of the season. Like, Tee Higgins was getting more first-read targets than Jamar Chase for a time, and I think that corrected a little bit over the course of the season. But Tee obviously is an elite talent.
Hey, it's Matthew Berry from NBCSports.com and RotoWorld.com, and I want to thank you so much for watching whatever it is you just watched, or if nothing else, being too lazy to click out of the autoplay after this video started, after whatever it is you actually wanted to watch finished. But now that you're here, I'd like to take a moment here to ask you respectfully now, okay? I'm asking you respectfully to subscribe to the NFL on NBC YouTube channel. You'll get the latest RotoWorld fantasy news headlines, all sorts of great shows, including my own Fantasy Football Happy Hour. So go subscribe now. Again, I'm asking respectfully.